Okay. Y'all let me know if you can see and hear me. I had changed the hub that my USB hub that my webcam and microphone were on. So y'all let me know if it is working. um, yeah. Okay. Um, oh no, and why is it not? Okay, technology is being weird today, y'all. I don't know why. Let's see if I can get. Okay, yeah. So all of the comments before Tech Gremlins have disappeared for me. Um, everything prior to that. So uh, don't know what's going on. But anyway, so hello. Apologies for those of you whose comments are now not visible to me. Sorry, won't be able to read your greetings and hellos. I know Kara was in, but it's going to have us on mute. Going to have us in, has a meeting to go to, but it's going to have us up. The blue from my shirt is bringing out the blue in the glasses. Thank you. I like having a fun pop of color on my glasses. I used to have red, and then I came to blue. So I figure probably my next one ought to be, I don't know, purple, green, maybe back to red. I don't know. But yeah, I like having a little pop of color on my glasses. Just fun. Just fun. But yeah, so my trusty little USB hub that has worked for me for quite a few years now suddenly did not get recognized. So I don't know if I need to like blow some canned air into it and see if it fixes itself. But in the meantime, I do have another hub, so that's what I was using, or what I am currently using. So Becca says, hello, welcome. Monique is here. Yay. I saw that you got a Tifosi journal from your aunt, which is exciting. So you're going to use that as your everyday, right? Or your everyday or your goal planning. I can't remember if it was both or just one or the other. Which design did you get? Because I have so many pretty designs. Let's see. So I wrote and pinned up at the top, apologies in advance because there will be some construction noises. I think they may be getting ready to take their lunch break, so we may have an hour of time without too much noise. But yeah, so the construction crew is here. They've been here since this morning, digging trenches for water runoff and like pipes for water runoff. And then also putting up the forms so that they can pour the concrete in the back for the new patio. And then I think they're going to get ready to do the front. We're having the driveway widened, and we're having the front steps redone, and the sidewalk from that front steps, like a little bit of that redone, because the water runoff there is terrible. And the steps were very, very like tall. So we had, as a sort of interim, we had gone and gotten concrete blocks from like Home Depot in order to like make the steps shallower, because even for me, that was a very deep step. I want to say it's over 8 inches of a rise per step, and probably closer to 10, which is a really steep step. And my parents just can't do that. So we had put in the concrete blocks to make them shallower, so it makes sort of like a 4-inch rise for steps. But yes, we're gonna have those redone. And so between patio, sidewalk, and driveway, we have quite a few things happening. So I think they are trying to do most of the prep work today, because it's been so rainy that there was like a 2-week window where we're like, well, we can't do it now because, it's got to dry out a couple of days. Otherwise the concrete won't cure. But now we've gotten into the part of December where the temperatures start to drop. And if the temperatures fall below a certain point, the concrete also doesn't cure properly. So we are sort of like in a very narrow window of time where we might get this done. But if it's still too wet, then he won't be able to do it before the temperatures drop again next week. So then we may be left with nothing done until like the first thaw in January, which I don't really want. But, I'd rather have a concrete patio that lasts 20 years than one that starts to crumble after 5 years. So, we'll do what we have to do, I guess is the answer. But yeah. So, Becca is still editing the documentary that you're going to be posting today. Ooh, exciting. I'm excited for you. Yeah. They were very steep steps. And initially my dad would try them. Then he got to be where he just like would open up the garage and go out the garage because it's the same level as the driveway. So once we got the concrete pavers, he could at least manage the front steps, which is good. So we also got handrails. We had to have them ordered and delivered or picked up. So we have handrails that hopefully are the right length for the type of stairwell we're going to have both in the front and in the back. They're going to have to make do because at this point, that's what we have. So, and that's the longest that apparently they sell from a big box store or from Amazon. So, okay. We have the question for today is about wrapping paper for the poll. So I did put examples up on the thumbnail. So let me share that so that you can vote. So we have the blues deer winter landscape, sort of very, very pretty type of landscape, pine cones, that kind of thing. But still very like blue and white. And then we have the Fox's Wildlife Plaid, and then there's another one that's like beige and evergreen trees. Then we have the monochromatic gold patterns. Then we have the fun cartoons with dragons and or dinosaurs. You could also include like the snowmen and the cartoon polar bears and penguins and all that kind of stuff in there. So which would your main character be choosing? So that is the poll for today. I have a little bit of work that I need to do in my bullet journal. And then I'm going to be honest, I'm a little fidgety today. I had decaf coffee, so that shouldn't be impacting me that much. But I am a little fidgety today. I don't know if it's because, the crew is here and like noise and all of that kind of stuff. So I am not anticipating that I'm going to be able to stick to one project. So I would like to get maybe 500 words in a couple of different projects. That's kind of like where my brain is at. I have a feeling I will probably like have to get up and move around, just kind of, futsy day. So if anybody else is on the fidgety futsy train, let me know that I'm not alone today. So yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. Is I would like to get at least 500 in, a couple of projects. But it's pretty low considering what I normally try to do. But that is sort of where my brain is at today. So Kara says not being able to stick to one project is pretty much my default. Yeah. Some days I can do it. Some days I'm good. I'm locked in. Other days it's just like a mess. And today is a mess. I can already tell. I mean, maybe I shouldn't put that out into the universe. But like my energy today has been all over the place. I sat down and I was like, well, I have an hour. Like I could start a crochet project. I could do at least a row or two on some current crochet projects. I could do some jewelry. I could do some setup in my journal. Nothing really got done. So that's where we are. Okay. So, oh my gosh, they're so cute today. We have Summer for Tuesdays. And this is how she places her paws. Doesn't care if you have a problem with it. In fact, is sticking out her tongue at your commentary. Look how fluffy. How fluffy. So cute. But also, yes, the blip is very cute. And maybe she grew up around some cats, is what I think, with the curved in paws. And then for today, we have Fred. He just found out he can chew his own ear. There aren't any rules against it. He checked. How cute. He looks so sleepy. So sleepy. Very cute. I like it. I have been looking at the daily calendars for next year and trying to decide which one I'm going to pick. We have a couple of cat options. Let's see, I think where is it? Nope. Okay, no, I'm not going to do that. Okay, there's also a Bob Ross day-to-day calendar. Did y'all know that? I might have to get one. So there's a cat shaming calendar. And then there's a cats are cheaper than therapy. So because this year we've had the dogs, and I've always said like we might do the cat calendar for next year. So we have cats are cheaper than therapy, which could be very true. Some days require scream therapy. Zen 101, stacked stones are a powerful symbol of stability until I knock them over. Sometimes you gotta fake a smile. I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, I couldn't care less if people don't like me. Cat giving themselves a pep talk in the mirror. So there's that one. There's the, oops, there we go. And then we have the cat shaming calendar. I don't always poop on Maureen's desk, but when I do, I poop on her laptop. I sprayed into an electric socket and blew the electrics on New Year's Day. I smack 5-pound elderly blind dog in the face with my big mitts every chance I get, says Frankie. I destroy every box with vengeance. So yeah. So if you have a preference between cat shaming and cat therapy, let me know. I haven't made my decision yet, so but I think I might get the Bob Ross for myself as well. So there's also another We Rate Dogs for next year, but I might get that for my brother and my sister-in-law instead of for myself. And Andy threw cat treats on the like button. Thank you. Kara says, I may have to get both. Yeah. Well, so it's like we try and get a couple. Usually I get one for my dad, get one for my brother, get one for my sister-in-law, get one for my mom, and one for myself. So, yeah. So usually that's like sort of ballpark how many I get, but yeah. So, okay. You got the Page of Wands. Ooh, nice. Interesting. You pulled the Knight of Wands last night. Ooh, so you are in the Wands suite. So the Wand suite is not done with you. Also, hi to Andy. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. In fact, I didn't even see that it was a typo. I just automatically brain corrected it and read it. So, okay, so we have the bat, and we have it inverted. So it's actually right side up, question mark, but wrong side up for bat. I don't know. Hello, Mama Maggie. How are you? Okay, so we got the bat inverted. So it's upside down like these. Rebirth is assured. It's number 5, in case you need a number. Oh, I need to tell Mom to check her lottery tickets. I don't think we won anything important, but, you know, need to check every once in a while. Yes, I saw this. Okay. You moved your 5th anniversary stream to 1 p.m. Mountain Time because you're hoping the migraine that's trying to start doesn't bloom. Ooh, yes. Yeah. I'm with Andy. Hope that nasty migraine stays away. Exactly. Okay. So we have the bat inverted. What are you refusing to let die? The bat is gently nudging you to let go of your need to cling to the familiar story that has already run its course. A new story is poised to be born. Some dreams are only meant to last for a moment in time. Sometimes they were only there to slow you down as you recalibrated in preparation for the new life that will give you what you really want. Perhaps you need to grieve as you say goodbye to something. At least you're saying goodbye to its familiar form. Perhaps you must let go of a part of you that must die so that you can be reborn. This temporary time in the dark doesn't have to be scary or sad, though. The bat gives you her powers of perception and awareness as you learn to listen deeply and navigate these unknown caves of temporary emptiness. You will emerge with a new perspective, and the bat will witness you giving birth to the life that matches the intentions and desires of your heart and soul. So there you go. Money goes, did someone say vampire? No, we said bat. But I have been seeing clips of the new Dracula movie. I think it's supposed to release in 2026 here in the US. So it's already released elsewhere in the world, but it looks really good. But what is it? Dracula Love Story? So I've been seeing clips of it for, I want to say, several months now. Dracula, A Love Tale. With Caleb Landry Jones, Christopher Waltz, and Zoe Blue, I think is her last name. Yes. Whoa. Sorry. Okay. So I know it's been released already. But I feel like it released elsewhere first. North American rights secured by Vertical for wide theater release in early 2026. Release date is specifically set for February 6th. Yeah. Is it from the same guys who did Nosferatu? I do not know. but it looks really good. I don't know, but it looks good. Becca says, ooh, that's perfect for you today. That's how you feel about this documentary. Once it's done, you can let go completely. There you go. There you go. Everybody got real excited. Yes. Mom Maggie says hi to Andy. Yes. So when I had to restart the background for StreamYard and restart my browser, all the older comments went away. So yes, please tell me again about the enchanted map card. Okay, so you pulled number 49, Talisman. A lesson learned is crystallized and as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. I feel like that goes pretty well with the bat. Yeah. Using your wisdom to recognize traps, including familiar patterns. Ooh, there's that familiar that you need to let go of. Yes, familiar patterns that keep you stuck. You are now in a place where you can make better choices. You've learned your lessons and earned your success. Yes. Okay, it's not made by the same people, but the font on the poster is similar. I think they are taking a lot of inspiration from the Nosferatu movie, but I feel like a lot of the Dracula movies do that. So, yes, I think it goes well with the bat. Yes, I would agree. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get a start. I feel like I've just been chatting the whole time. Yeah. Which I've enjoyed, but we do need some work. Okay. All right, let's do this. So 1, save your document. Minimize that. Pull this up. 2 is take a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. I currently have water. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4 is make sure if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that was the first writing sprint. How did you do? I managed to get 519 words, but they kind of felt like a struggle. Definitely, my brain is all over the place today. So I think either I'm going to need to handwrite next sprint, or I'm going to have to do something with my hands, like project-wise. So my brain is just not typing is not doing it for me. But I did get 519, which I'm very glad about. So I at least got that much in this particular project. So yay. Yeah. How'd you do? How did you do? Pioneers, petticoats with author. Jumping on board, moving over sprints from your Evernote to Scrivener, you realize you have about 20 scenes probably just randomly floating in your notes app, which is a lot of scenes. I was asking if they were all from the same project or from different projects. Yeah. Monique wrote in the intentions page for your Bojo and set up a page called Epic Goals Guide. Very nice. The next page you're going to set up is your monthly, weekly, daily tasks. Excellent. You always put the title in the note, and AI did a search. Gotcha. Good chunk of editing done. Excellent. Good. Sorry, you might be able to hear the whatever sawzall is going on outside. You're not used to editing such long videos. Yeah. How long was the video footage before you started editing? I'm curious. Because you had a lot of notes. You had a lot of notes. You have a whole new respect for true crime podcasts. Yeah. Yeah. Very true. Very true. You're a glutton for punishment and work on 2 books at once. You're crazy, obviously. I mean, there are, I think, a bunch of people who do this. As long as they're in the different stages, their brain can somehow keep them separate. So, okay. Let's go ahead and do the second sprint. I'm going to just use the Snowy Birds timer, scroll it back. And don't forget the second sprint is the self-promo sprint. So make sure you do any self-promo for the writing stuff. And also don't forget to vote in the poll as to what wrapping paper your character might use. It ended up being 90 minutes uncut, but the final edit is 53 minutes. So on par with other true crime podcasts. Gotcha. The range is about 45 minutes to an hour. Gotcha. Pioneer is brainstorming for one and drafting for the other. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It amazes me every time I see like one of the lifestyle vloggers, or even just like regular vloggers when they're like going about their day and then they show you the editing and they're like, oh, here I have like 4 or 5 hours of footage. I'm like, yikes, how do you do this? Yeah. So I imagine that doing a podcast, especially with the different audio tracks and then things you have to put in, clips of things that you have to put in. I imagine it gets very, very complicated very fast. So, okay. Let me go ahead and pull that back up the timer. Nope, I just made it small again. There we go. Okay. 1, save your document. 2, make sure you take a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4 is if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I have gotten 200 words, 211. And our next door neighbor has started leaf blowing things. So apologies for the noise. So yeah, I was definitely even more fidgety during that sprint. So I am making do though. I am making do. I'm on a different project. I walked around a bit, just kind of get some of the heebie-jeebies out. But yeah. Don't forget your self promo. Here's Mom Maggie's link on Amazon. Get your free book for Mom Maggie's fifth and book anniversary and 5th anniversary of the hashtag Hold My Coffee tag. Kara says, I have a new review and a new book promo up at Reader's Roost. So there's a link for that. Ooh, and Mom Maggie is making popcorn. Very nice. Pioneer moved over some of the good ideas and tossed the stinkers, but lots of good ideas, which made you smile. Yes, it's always better when the ideas are good, when they still inspire you later. So, okay. There's too many machines going on where I can hear them, so I'm hoping that you cannot hear them. And I'm just going to restart the timer so that y'all don't have to hear them on the off chance that you can. Share screen. Okay. This will be third sprint. Okay. 1, save your document. 2, make sure you take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten spine or roll the shoulders back. That posture check. Ooh, Marcella got 297. Nice. And you don't hear anything. Good. That means the background noise cancellation thingy is working, which is good. Also, the main contractor guy has gone to go get the load of gravel. So they have prepped the patio walls enough, which is great. Ooh, 1,300 words of keepers. Yeah, that's definitely not bad. That's great. Okay. 1, save your document. 2, take a sip in case you didn't just do that. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back, that posture check. And 4 is make sure if you need a break, take a break. Also, don't forget to vote in the poll. Here we go, 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I think I got another 200 words. So altogether, about 900 for the whole stream. Which I will take every word I can get today, because today is just that kind of a day. So yeah, so I did get about 900 altogether, just on different projects. 200 here, 200 there, 500 in the first one. So yeah, so we have the first load of gravel in the pit for the patio, so that's good. I don't know how many loads it's going to take, but yeah. Kat is here. It says heyo. Hello. Kara shared the proper link for the Substack post, so here's that. Kat is doing okay today. It's injection day, so I had to do that. Yep, and took a nap. Great. Brain is still a little foggy for the most part, but you're awake. Gotcha. Yeah, today was definitely a earlier start for me than I normally would because we had the crew coming, and so I had to get up and move the cars. It was cold and there was frost on the window. So I was definitely more awake because of the cold. I was like, wow, cold. Anyway, Pioneer got 326 words and also chatting via text with a friend. Gotcha. Nice. Ooh, Marcella got another 194. Excellent. You do great. Doing fantastic. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do an extra sprint today. I think my brain is just not doing the writing today. So I will have to either check back tonight when somebody else is streaming and try and get some words then, or just count today as a low word day and try again tomorrow. But yeah, so. All right, let me go ahead and end the poll. For the wrapping paper, our main character, 33% of our main characters are choosing the blues, deer, and winter landscapes wrapping paper. And then we have a tie between the monochrome golden cream and excuse me, and the foxes, plaid, and evergreens. And then the cartoons and dragons come in last. So yeah, some days it's just that way. So that's why you hope that your average is a little bit higher on some days, so that when you have one of these days, it's not so terrible. So yeah. So don't forget to save. Please save your work. Please make sure you have backup somewhere. We are now double digits into the month, so consider it. I will be back on Friday because today's Wednesday. So I'll be back on Friday, and hopefully we'll have a better word day then. All right. Thanks for joining me, y'all, and I will see y'all soon. Bye.